Hi, it's Kim Duramo, and I just wanted to share a new program that I've put together, the Mindbody Solution for Anxiety and Depression. I've just put the finishing touches on the Mindbody Solution for Depression segment of that course, and I'm really inspired to share this with more people in the world who are suffering with depression. I myself suffered with depression most of my life, or at least like my older life, and didn't really have a lot of good resources for understanding what was going on, what to do with it, and how to rebalance to gain health. What I did learn was like how to manage it, how to suppress it, how to medicate it. And none of those things were ever what my system really wanted, because what we want is to be more fully alive. And one of the things I always noted was whatever's being suppressed here that feels so heavy and so intense, when I'm free, it's like the exact opposite. There's such a capacity for love, joy, freedom, well-being. And so that's why it feels so heavy to suppress it. Like if there wasn't great love and aliveness in your system to be had, it wouldn't feel so heavy to suppress it. So many of the people who suffer with severe depression are typically highly empathic, highly sensitive, and have a great capacity for love. For those of you who don't know me, I worked in emergency medicine and trauma for many years. It was my board certification as a physician, as an ER doctor. And I saw so many, especially like older kids or like young adults, come in with these diagnoses of depression or bipolar or all kinds of mental illness diagnoses. And as soon as I would look at them, I would see, oh my gosh, this person is so powerfully empathic. They're like experiencing life on 10 different dimensions and they don't know what to do with that energy. One of the things that happens is we make it wrong that we function that way. Like if your system is so open and you feel everything, we make it wrong because it can be painful to experience life that way, or we can be ridiculed, or we can be kind of like put in the box of like, what's wrong with you? Because most people are kind of still functioning in here. They don't necessarily sense and feel a lot, and they don't necessarily have massive unthinkable passion and aliveness, but they certainly don't have massive unthinkable suffering or pain. And so you think like, whoa, maybe I'm meant to just fit into that box. Not true. Not true. I think that was one of the biggest lies I bought into, was trying to make myself fit into that. And your system is always going to yearn to be, feel, and express all of what you are. And if what you are is the big presence of love, of joy, of aliveness, of wisdom, of the intelligence that we are, keep opening until you meet that. For me, it meant really embracing the density, really embracing the anger, the hatred, the judgment, the loathing, the shame, even grief. Because when we experience things intensely, you're going to experience everything. And if there's resistance, that is going to be excruciating. Like, no wonder there's so many people who want to jump off the cliff. When we learn to be in harmony with what we feel, what we sense, what we experience, a lot of that resistance dissolves. And so no, it's no longer suffering. It's no longer heavy. It's no longer toxic. We can move through our system, our emotions, our sensory awareness, and have it actually be an amazing, beautiful, beautiful experience of being fully alive. That is what I am excited to invite individuals to with the Mind-Body Solution for Anxiety and Depression. And that is really what I am here to stand for in my work as now a doctor doing mind-body medicine and helping people resolve disease. So if this is something that resonates with you and you'd like to participate in this program, it's at drkimd.com/anxiety. The information's on the page. We will have a live Facebook group for this, so you'll receive some assistance through this coursework. And I just want people to know, if you are experiencing anxiety, or even the depression and the heaviness, or even the anxiety part of the component, that part of the equation, you're not alone. You're not alone. When I started with panic disorder when I was really young, and then depressive symptoms, I felt completely alone. I didn't know anyone who had anything like what I was experiencing for years. And I didn't even know the word anxiety because, you know, now I'm almost 50 and this was like when I was 16. So a long time ago, it wasn't in the collective with so much awareness. Now it's almost like universal. But at the time I was like, what is happening to me? I felt very isolated. So I would like others to know, like, you are not alone. And this actually is not what's wrong with you. It's what's right that you may not be getting. You are meant to be fully alive and experience life full out. So I'm so grateful and so excited to have completed this program, and I'm inviting you into that if this resonates with you. The link is at drkimd.com/anxiety, which is, of course, for the anxiety and depression whole program. It's all in there together. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side if this is something that resonates with you.